national security advisor to former President Trump, Victoria Coates, and retired Major General Dana Pittard. He served for 34 years and commanded U.S. forces in the Middle East. First to you, Victoria. We've got news breaking this afternoon. Is this escalating into a bigger conflict? The U.S. Navy just warned U.S.-flagged ships to avoid areas in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden for the next 72 hours, Victoria, because Iranian-backed Houthis are vowing retaliation. They're going to fight back after airstrikes on Houthi targets in Yemen. Is the White House plan here the right one? Are U.S. troops going to get drawn into a wider war?
Well, this is obviously going to be the grave concern here, that the action against the Houthi was not strong enough, and it didn't actually kill anything with Iranian DNA, which is the only thing that's going to get their attention clearly. So, the fact that we're starting to shelter in place, to take protective actions, this is hardly, President Reagan's Operation Praying Mantis or President Trump's strike on Qasem Soleimani. And unfortunately, I do think we're just inviting further escalation from the Houthi and ultimately from Iran.
General, what do you think? Do you think that what Victoria just said, further escalation, is that going to happen? What do you say?
Well, I think it's a prudent action to have shipping move out of that area temporarily. And I think more action is going to have to be taken. I mean, that was one airstrike or set of airstrikes against the Houthi rebels. And they clearly have not gotten the message because they're still threatening. And it is time for us to reconfirm, first of all, our deterrent capability, but our dominance, our military dominance of the region. And that will take more than just one set of airstrikes. So
what the general just said, Victoria, did the White House wait too long? Because more news is coming in. President Biden today finally said, yes, the Houthis are, quote, terrorists. But Victoria, he delisted and removed the Houthis from the U.S. terror watch list in February 2021. That was one of the first things he did when he took office. And now the White House is seriously reconsidering putting that back on. This sounds like appeasement of Iran here. Did they wait too long? Because the Houthis have bombed and attacked more than 24 ships since Hamas terrorists attacked Israel in October. It just did its biggest attack yet, just this week.
No, absolutely. And I agree with General Pittard. I mean, this is a first action, and all compliments to the officers and crew of the Eisenhower Carrier Group, who performed magnificently as we can rely upon them to do. But I think, the fact that the president has been deliberating for months now over this before taking a very limited action last night, I mean, it is just going to embolden further action. And in terms of the foreign terrorist organization designation that the Biden administration removed the Houthi from in March of 21, as you said, that would actually give them additional authorities to go after people who are supporting the Houthi, such as the Iranians. So that was ill-advised at the time. They should be slapped back on tomorrow. We did all the work for that in the Trump administration, so that case is clear. They have that file. As I said, they could do it tomorrow.
Yeah, so what Victoria just said, it gives stronger deterrence powers, General, putting them on the terror list. I mean, but he waited months. Now, we're not asking you to get into politics here. We're not saying that. We're just going to flat out report what's going on, General. President Biden has been hit with criticism from his own party, Democrat Congressmen, women Premier Jayapal, Ro Khanna, Rashida Tlaib. They say the airstrikes are unconstitutional because Congress didn't authorize them. So the issue here is, can the White House move beyond politics and start doing deterrence? Because this could escalate. What do you think, General? Final word.
Well, it has to be deterrence. And in fact, the president does have the authority to protect American shipping, protect U.S. warships, U.S. troops as a part of the coalition that has been designed to prevent this kind of attacks, by the Houthi rebels. So he has the authority to do that.
Got it. General, thank you so much. Victoria Coates, thank you for your expertise as well. It's good to see you both. Have a good weekend, okay? It's good.